The recent death of Bhatia, an elephant who suffered for weeks from gunshot wounds, has reignited national concern over the rising number of elephant killings in Sri Lanka. Just as the country mourned Bhatia's passing, reports emerged of 3 more elephant carcasses discovered in the Digampataha Reserve near Dambulla and Sigiriya. Another elephant was confirmed shot and killed the same day. Authorities are now receiving increasing reports of elephants suffering from gunshot injuries. Among them are well-known elephants like Raju roaming near the Kandalama Wever, Yasa near Kala Wever, and others roaming in the Sipukulama and Kudagalembinduru Wever areas in Anuradhapura. In response, the Ministry of Environment has sought the assistance of the Criminal Investigation Department to probe these incidents.
මේවයේ ස්වභාවය දිහා බැලුවම අපට සාධාරණ සැකයක් මතුවලා තියෙනවා මේ.
Looking at the nature of these incidents, we have reasonable suspicion that there may be an organized operation behind these killings. We had managed to reduce monthly elephant deaths to around 20 to 25. In previous years, that number was as high as 30 to 35 per month. However, during the recent budget period, especially when the Environment Ministry's expenditure head was being debated, we observed a sudden spike in elephant shootings. That trend has continued in recent weeks. As a result, both the Ministry and the Department of Wildlife Conservation have requested CID assistance to investigate further. By the 10th of this month, wildlife veterinarians were treating 9 elephants with gunshot wounds. By the 15th, that number had risen to 13. As of 3 p.m. yesterday, it had reached 21. This is a rapid and alarming increase.
ඊයේ සවස් 3 වෙනකොට ඒක 21 දක්වා වැඩි වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඒ නිසා ශීඝ්‍ර වැඩිවීමක් තියෙනවා.
Why is there suspicion of an organized operation behind the killings?
අලින්ට වෙඩි තැබීම තබුණු ආකාරය සම්බන්ධයෙන් ගත්තොත් ඒකෙත් කිසියම් සමානත්වයක් තියෙනවා.
There is a disturbing pattern in how these elephants are being shot. Most have been targeted below the knee or in front of the limbs. Videos of these injured elephants struggling to walk have been widely circulated on social media, creating emotional distress and public outrage. We observed that these videos are being used to manipulate public sentiment. Just yesterday, opposition leader Sajith Premadasa raised a question in Parliament under Standing Order 27-2 regarding elephant killings. Coincidentally, several new elephant deaths were reported the same day. One of the most notable was the killing of a tusker in Galgamur, which had occurred days earlier but only went viral on social media yesterday. Similarly, 3 decomposed elephant carcasses were found in the Digampatha Reserve. One of them had been reported as far back as February this year. The sudden resurfacing of these cases and their coordinated spread on social media suggest a possible organized effort behind the scenes.
ඒක අපිට ඒ සිදුවුණු විදිය සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපිට තියෙනවා කිසියම් සංවිධානාත්මක බවක් ඒ තුල නිරීක්ෂණය වෙනවා.
September 27th, 2019. In the lead up to the presidential election, the carcasses of 7 elephants suspected to have died from poisoning were discovered in the areas of Habrana, Digampataha and Hirivadunna. The presence of baby elephants among the dead made the incident even more heartbreaking. A total of 407 elephant deaths were recorded in 2019, the highest number of elephant fatalities recorded in a single year. In 2020 and 2021, the numbers dropped to 328 and 375 respectively. However, during the 2022 period of the Aragalaya, elephant deaths began to rise again. 2 more elephant carcasses were found buried in a farmland in Urukmankulam in Thirappane, hidden in pits. The total number of elephant deaths reported in 2022 reached 433. For your attention.
රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ වගේ හිටපු ජනාධිපතිවරුන්ට විරුද්ධව
Cases related to infringement of fundamental rights against former presidents, including Ranil Wickremesinghe, have been examined and rulings have been issued. Similarly, cases have been filed and decided against Mahinda Rajapaksa and Gotabaya Rajapaksa. And now, Ranil Wickremesinghe is also facing legal action based on allegations of fundamental rights violations. Against this backdrop, weapons have been found in various locations. During the local government election period, there were hardly 1 or 2 shooting incidents reported anywhere. This suggests a clear, planned strategy is now underway. There have been numerous shootings, assassinations and disappearances. Incidents that happen suddenly then fade away, only to resurface again in waves. On another note, look at the increasing elephant killings. In the past, elephants were killed and they did get captured before. But now, there are planned shootings of elephants. I have seen evidence of this, and even the Environment Minister has acknowledged it. The elephant named Bhatia had not only been injured by a trap gun, several rounds had been shot at its head and back. Who is behind all this? If we analyze this calmly, it becomes clear that a highly organized group is orchestrating these actions. Just yesterday, a man was caught with 86 grenades. How is this happening? What is the narrative being propped up here? That national security has become a serious issue and that the government has failed. We clearly say that all these events are part of a larger script. It is evident to us that this is a planned operation. Never forget that the Rajapaksas and Ranil Wickremesinghe have governed this country for many years, sometimes for 30 to 40 years. Which parties and leaders nurtured and protected organized crime groups and criminal leaders? This must not be forgotten.
එයාලගේ ඇසුරේද ඒ පාතාල නායකයෝ පෝෂණය වෙන්නේ කියලා අමතක කරන්න එපා.